Okay, hello, welcome back to Cube 2. We lost some footage with like PC crashing, heat death sort of nonsense that was going on long time ago now. And since then, I haven't returned, but we should return now. And I don't remember how to do anything in any of this, so okay. Let's change colour. Let's take away, okay. But you need to stand on it to activate it. Okay, that's what you do. But what do these things do? What do the yellow things do? That's a wall that's like moving of its own accords, going up and down. And we need to solve puzzles, and because I haven't, there's a way to turn on the fans. I forget how you do that. So yeah, like coming in after that pushes the fan on, right? Yes, okay. The buttons, and then that blocks the wall. But I don't know why we would want to block the wall. And then red. What does red do again? Red is we lift up or go in. Okay, so red we can lift up or go in. So we can use that to like hold ourselves. Green. Green's place a block, which is why we would want that. Okay, so we want to somehow get a block onto there, which we can do with that. Okay, so now if I go put the fan on. But I need this down. That's why we need that down. Okay, so, you know, we're getting a little reacquainted with everything. Okay, so that slows down of its own accord. We're just gonna leave it on there, and I'm sure it'll blow enough. It did not. In fact, blow enough. Okay, so, you know, it would help if we stayed on there whilst that happens. I mean, there's probably a way to get a fan there, or a block there. Okay, so that will now permanently have the fan on, which is what we want. And we can use the red to fight the fan. And allow us to get close enough to get blown to use that momentum. Okay, perfect. So slowly but surely we're going to get reacquainted and finish this game. But yeah, like the PC heat death crashing and then waiting for that to get replaced and everything. That took a while. Wow. Amazing. Maybe blue's just better. Yeah, blue's way better. So we're going to get reacquainted with everything. Okay, we can just drop a thing straight onto that. That moves the platform. Okay. So we need to find a way to get onto the platform, and then we'll use the red blockers to stop the winds. Easy enough. And like this seems like okay. I don't know why we can't use those. That is weird. I mean, we could probably just jump straight up there. Easy. Okay. Like those things look like they should be, you know, usable, right? Well, that's easy enough. Like, we'll just sit and block the wind, and then change that, and then block the wind there. Easy puzzle. Easy. Okay, so getting reacquainted pretty quickly and easily enough. And moving on. Right, so we're going to solve this and complete this. And there's maybe some sort of special power there. Which will be right by the end. Oh yeah, it's so easy, but you're literally at the end of the game, maybe even.
What is that?
I think whatever you're doing in there is having an effect on the greater structure.
Changing the pyramids.
This reactor seems to be fully powered and is sending something back to that machine. I'm gonna check it out.
Something back to the machine. Okay, ouch. At least we don't die from long falls. Some green goo! It's sent green power back to the machine. Okay, so have we completed all of the areas? Green, blue, or is it like green and green and green. Those two look powered. That one, I'm not so sure about. And maybe the blue line isn't powered. Maybe. There's one more hole, I guess. Perhaps. But everything seems to be sending liquids in and out, so it's hard to tell. Right, let's go up here and explore. Because I don't remember what we haven't done. Right, so there's a blue. Maybe blue means you haven't done that. A monolithical structure stands before us. So yeah, we lost footage. We, you know, PC just kept crashing and was really annoying. And so blue's coming in from there. Okay, I'm going to assume the doors that are locked off we have done. Or maybe this is just progress. Maybe we've just finished the area and now we go down. Or up. Okay, I think we've finished the area. On a slow ascent. We've filled all the reactors. Again, you know, going in from such a long time ago. Maybe I should have watched my video back. No, just goes in blind. I don't watch things back. So there's green goo coming up here from below. And maybe we weren't meant to climb that.
From what I can tell, this machine is powered by a third, and another door connected to it has opened. How fascinating.
Okay, Millie, I trust your judgment. Let's see if it actually works as you think when all thirds are powered.
I'm on it.
By a third? You mean a third generator? Or what's a third? Try activating all the thirds. Well, that one is activated. Those two are not. So I'm guessing that's what you mean. Right? We have to activate all three of these generator reactory things. Right, so this probably won't work until we've activated all three. Yes, okay. So. And then that will probably open up the grand lift overall. Right, so yellow or red? We're going to go yellow. And maybe this will give us a new power. Okay, I understand. Right, so we went down and we did all those challenges to activate one of those. And now we need to activate all three. So each of these probably has multiple challenge rooms of its own, right? And we probably had a choice at some point to pick a path. Who knows? That definitely looked like a choice of path, though. Do you want yellow or do you want red? I've chosen yellow. Which, we don't have the colour. We have reds. Fragile dreams. Aren't all dreams fragile?
Another reactor. Let's get this thing powered.
With multiple doors, right? So this one is not open. That one obviously is. Bus. I'm wondering, like, if we did red path, would these red doors be open? Is that what it's suggesting? Like, you know, are there optional super routes? Like, if we'd done red, we could have done those. Or will they just open once we've done this specific door? There's some grass up there. This seems to be the only door we can go in. Which seems to be an elevator. So far, we're just making lots and lots of ups and downs and loadings. So yeah, it's a very scenic place, but it did say it changed the structure of the place, so who knows? That's being fed from below if we complete it, maybe.
Used for.
There's the resets. Okay, so if we fuck it up, we can reset. These... Clearly that's just going to send me away. Bus. Lights. Reset. Or steamboat. I get what it wants me to do, I think. I think... Well, that didn't... It did it. I was going to say, I think it wants a green thing on it. Which sort of it maybe does. But, unfortunately, changing the colour of that gets rid of the green. So that doesn't really help us. Ironically, if I make this red, I might be able to jump onto that and cheese it. Or that might be just the intended way. Who knows? I doubt it. This is a green wall. What is the point of that? Yes, please. With the powers that we have, this doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. So if you right-click it, it'll do something. Rather than left-clicking it, you have to right-click it. And then get flung. Okay. So that's how you use that. Okay. Slow introduction to how to use a flippy ball. I'm sure there's going to be like a million things that we're not going to have remembered. Okay, so we can rotate and flip. Let's open that up. Right, I actually needed blue. Get me on. Fling me to there. There's a nice landing pad. Reset. I probably could have maybe teased that. Potentially. But I thought we were going to be short on that then. But, you know, why tease it when you can literally just do it easily enough? Right, so what do? You activate that piston. You probably lower this one. No, you raise that one. Okay, you raise me up. So we need some blockheads. Raise me up. So I can solve a puzzle. Bop, bop. I nearly went off that to... I need to reset this. I don't. That would have been actually stupid, right? I think we can just get up there. But... what's the point in that, then? Fucked it up. Like, what? Oh. I see. Race it! And embrace it. And then we just walk across. I noticed this ledger here when we did that. I was like, You know, if it had just stood on top of it, we could have got over there. Right. Well, that was easy enough.
Can I ask you a question?
Why can't I sprint?
Like to know?
Or should I be able to
So many things are
sprint?
running through my mind. I mean,
How did I die?
you were sent to destroy that extraterrestrial object, right?
I was, as were many.
So, how did we develop this manipulation technology?
We
True.
tracked the vessel for years, since it entered the solar system, intercepting signals from it, decoding them. We learned about its structure, but not its host.
And you use this data to what? develop this technology I'm wearing?
It was going to kill everyone on Earth, Millie. It was an invasion.
Sorry. I just need to orient
That didn't work.
myself. That's all. You've got to admit this situation is somewhat out of the ordinary.
I know. This journey, it's not what I expected either, Millie.
I was expecting that to fling me. It didn't so much. That maybe won't work. Okay. So, we're gonna have to stand on that one, sadly, I think. Because we could actually land on that. Take me over. Is this high enough? No! Let's try again. Right from the tippy top. Because you can't grab ledges. You're kidding me, right? Surely not. Oh no, wait. I'm just being stupid as fuck. There's like, we need to time this. No, we don't. We legitimately don't. All we need to do is hope that this lines up right. Which it does. Okay, so this will land on there and give us the extra step we need. It's just that simple. But for a moment, it's like we have to drop it and land it on the reds. I overcomplicate puzzles because I expect them to be harder. Like the puzzles are a bit easy. Okay, so we've got something that we can maybe move to the hole. No, that rotates the whole room. Okay, I was expecting the block to go ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Right, so that's a fan. Which I don't know why we need the fan. It's always a fan. It's a big fan. Always, I know. You'll be at my show. Okay, so the whole point of this is just to get high. Or heads. Almost. Momentum! Then reset the room and do it again over there. But higher! That's it. But this seems dangerous. Like, we're gonna fall so far we might get sliced. Nope, okay, that's fine. I thought we'd fall lower and end up in the fan. Okay, stepping stones. Easy. But now we need to get up there. Not as easy. Yeah, that was that was a mistake. Right, so this one lifts us up there, which throws us onto that. If I do this, this goes there. But if I go... Okay, I tried to cheese it. It didn't quite work, but... I might just be able to walk it up. Momentum. Okay, so now we're on this. If I fling... Nothing over there. I might make it. He did not get anywhere near the momentum he thought he was. But if I fling that one... That's the momentum we needed. Okay. And from here, we just walk across. Then we need to get over there. Which requires a little... a little bridge here. Which is perfectly lined up. A little thought. No, just a little bridge. Right, you just come up here. And we're through. Wasn't that hard. Okay, I think we've done the whole zone by the looks of it, maybe? Secret statues?
No, I don't think it's humane to knock her away. She needs medical attention. And she needs to be looked after. You don't know what you're dealing with, James. So just do me a favor and drop
James Potter?
bullshit.
Have we been locked away in a mental institution? And, like, none of this is actually happening. And, like, James has, locks her away? Perhaps? Darkness. We're not scared of the darkness. It's probably going to become very, very dark later, I imagine. Okay, we've finished the cube area. We got an orange power.
Okay, let's power these other rooms.
Or just unlock the other rooms. Because that's what we did. That's probably the exit. No, that's the room that we just did, right? So every other room is now unlocked. Let's start at the bottom and head up. Right, so we need 3 doors. 1, 2, 3. To get back into the lift, I presume. Hello, let me through. Okay. Right, so we understand the folding and turning things, right? That needs to be hit with something. This can fire something if we're smart. Right, so this rotates. But only in 2 directions, no matter what we press. Neither of these is further out than the other to help with that. Right, so. But if we make this an extendo, this green, we can land that on there, we can turn it around, and then we turn this blue and pop. That didn't quite work the way that I was thinking it would, I'll admit. But there's a simple solution to that. You move it, then it doesn't go in. That's what I was thinking was gonna happen, but again, you know, like I'm not played this. Right, let's see what that did. That did something behind the wall. Or far away. Or we need to push the button. That's all that was. Right, so there's a thing here which we can... Okay, so red. Green block goes on there. Blue block goes on there. You retract. And you go... And you go blue at the right moments. I preempted that a bit. Okay, there we go. Easy enough. But we still need to push a button. Aha. We've got 1 more. Not quite done with you yet. Rotate and then change and there's a hole. Which isn't just landing on the button, it's actually something we need to do. Oh, not. Not a lot we need to do, it's just go in, come back out. Why do they bother putting 2 things down there? Don't need them, just extra. Like, there aren't enough false triggers. Like, You know, in that spot where it's not necessary, there's a false trigger. But for the most part, it's just like, you use everything in the room, so, you know, if it exists, you're gonna need to use it, and it makes the puzzle obvious. Okay, 2 more to go. See, even here, it's like, well, if I actually trod on it, you need these to get around to the different area bits. Right, into the second room. So there's a couple of things there. This goes up. Right, okay. So. And only up. Only up. Again, no excess thing. There we go. There's no excess squares. So, you know, although it might have looked like there might have been, it had to be used. So it wasn't going to be excess, right? Okay, that just gives us a platform to land on. I'm going to drop that, but I don't think we necessarily need it. No, clearly we will. There's no excess cubes, remember? Which means I'm going to use this for now. But we're probably going to need a green cube over there, so let's send one. Clap. Clap, clap, clap. Or not. I mean, if we need one, we can just, like... No, there's a green cube. We didn't need to do anything special to get it. We do have a green cube. And maybe we need it here in a bit better position. But... sure, we can make that jump. He says. Copium. Sure, we can make that jump. Right, okay, you go back. If I just reset the cube. There we go. Maybe it'll fly better without me on it. Not really. Okay, I think I just need to be a bit more precise. And not accidentally almost fall off as well. There we go. Okay. That's just an awkward jump that you needed to be right on the lip for. Is that it? We're done? Take me home, country road. Okay. Out to the next area. One more of these in here, and we're done. Boop. And all the way to the top. Again, these were pretty quick. Hoping the puzzles get a bit harder. Okay, we've got some stuff up there. That lifts that. We can drop a green cube on. That's the bridge we're gonna need. Okay. Green cube me. Up. Next. Perspective might have been an issue. There's never an excess. Which means somehow I need to get one of those to fire blue. This can send us over. Yeah. Aha! The problem with that is that doesn't create what we want. Okay. Okay. So. You go like that. You're gonna need a green cube. And you're gonna have to come all the way back. Green cube's gonna land on that. And... are we firing ourselves at that then? I guess. I think that's what we're doing. Really? I mean, I don't need to be all the way over there to do that. Let's face it. And I should have reset that so that it'll actually be in a position to land on. Right, so. I'm gonna stand on the red thing. That would help if we're actually on it. Just for a little extra height. Well, that didn't quite go as I planned. Oh, but I'm just stupid. Like, I'm actually just stupid. Like, again, I'm overcomplicating it. I didn't even need to do any of that. Like, all we had to do was fling the green cube from when it was in the position over there, which is even easier than I'm doing. Like, that's the only reason I'm fucking up, is because I'm making the puzzles more complicated than they need to be. Because I'm expecting it to be hard, and it isn't. That's all I needed to do. Then send slow clap. Then send that over here to land on here. And then I'm gonna be quick. Oh my god, I'm stupid. We'll reset that. I need to actually also send it back down to be able to be landed on. Wow, we're slow. But we don't necessarily need to do that. Maybe. Maybe. Copium. Oh, this is actually... No, that's not going to work like that. I was going to say we can fling that over there. And then... You know, then it'll be over here. And then we pull this lift up. But that wouldn't work like that. Okay. I think we do just need to be quick. That's all it is. We just need to be quick. And not fuck up. Which means I want that on that one, because that one's nearer. That'll land. Right? You know, I thought that would have the momentum. Like, that was already an escape trajectory, in my opinion. But, sure. I guess it wasn't game. Like, that was past the precipice where it was coming off. That should not have slowed it down. No, that's actually impossible to make. Because we could not have gone any quicker. So maybe I'm just overcomplicating that again. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating. I'll drop that. That'll take us up. What are we doing with those? What is the point in those? That's what I don't get right now. Unless I meant to, like, spawn a green cube on them or something, I don't know. Okay, there might be actually more things than we need, which is what I was asking for. That sends that over there. There's absolutely no way to race that. That's just the other side of the door, so that's not another thing we need to hit. now. Again, we can bounce over, but that just drops us down there, but we don't need to go. I lift that. That doesn't help anyone. Okay, this one has me stumped after all the easy ones. I thought for a moment there, I thought we were going to be able to just cheese it through the wall. That'd have been hilarious. You know, just like, cheese the puzzle! No. So, what would the point in these be? Because if I reset the green, this comes over here and that doesn't help anyone. Neither the red or the blue seem useful. We have no other powers. And there was no way, unless there is a sprint button that I'm just completely unaware of. There's not a sprint button. So we can't sprint over there any faster. Red does nothing, blue does. I can drop a cube to be flung over there that will do nothing. This will come back to where it normally is. While that is upright, it's not in a position that either of these would be helpful to get upon. So that's not a thing. All we need to do is find a way to get on top of that. Which maybe actually I'm just being stupid and overcomplicating it. Because if you're not inside of there the entire time, it's actually just easy. I'm just making things more complicated than they need to be because I want it to be.
Rumbling again. Emma, do you think this whole structure is some form of machine?
I don't
Yes.
know. The object that was going to collide with Earth. We thought it was a vessel, but after being on it, it was totally empty. Like it was a self-sufficient machine.
I guess we'll find
Like
out
it's
soon enough
intelligent.
when the last third is powered. I hope this works.
Me too, Millie.
Did she call them thirds just because there were 3 of them? That, you know, they look like generators to me. Oh no, they're thirds, because you definitely know what a third is. Yes, it's one of 3 things. That's very astute of you to observe that there are 3 of them. Very, very clever. And they require 3 things inputted into them too. Okay, so it's the void. 1 left to do. That also was green goo. It wasn't a different colour. Because this was yellow, I thought maybe it'd be a different colour. So maybe the red one all along, we couldn't go in. Yes, it's yellow now, okay. So we were forced on the order. Even though it looked like maybe we could open it. Red door means no. Okay, down we go. Again. Because scene transitions are very important. You have to have lots of them, right? You couldn't just make it so that we could just go straight to the next area without having to go up and then down again. And of course, the lift is probably behind the edge of the cube. Let me in. Chapter 7. In we go. Probably of 10, I imagine. One more reactor. Who would have guessed, right? Tutorial. Also, like, there's a reactor down here, but then there's also a reactor upstairs to match it, just to symbolize you've activated the reactor. Like, they didn't need to do that. One or the other makes sense. Like, you could just have the wires going up. It doesn't have to go to yet a different reactor. Because that, you know, that's not how reactors work, right? You don't activate one and then it links to another one. Magnets. Okay. I realised the character literally just said that as well, but... you know, just so you know, magnets. Yes. And then we turn it off and it sends it flying so that you can go. Okay, so this is going to be more about throwing. And then stepping. It's easy enough puzzles, right? Okay. Are you going to teach me that I can repulse myself? No. Let's do it right. Do it once and do it right. That's all we need to do. But stand on this one so we get flung. Again. Kind of. Well, it is maybe the tutorial of the area. But kind of self-explanatory. You know, I don't think we're on Mars. Somehow I don't think we're on Mars. Of course not. Of course that won't magnet it. Oh, there's probably one on that, right? Yeah, there's a couple on that. Okay. And then that needs to be red. And green and blue. And we turn that off, it'll bounce into that and hit that. And it's almost squish us. I'm not saying I was trying to get squished there, but I'm not saying that. And this time it'll magnet to that. Now, I don't know what's through that door, but... probably the mechanism to move that. Yes. And then we stand on that ourselves. Okay, I understand. And then that will, if I did it right, which I definitely didn't, because I needed that to be blue in advance. That's the only problem there. Whoops. I activated the wrong thing. I meant to activate this to bring it over. Right, so now that it's activated in advance, it won't stop the upward momentum and it should fling us enough. There we go. Easy enough. Fans. I see nothing else, so... oh, come on. There we go. I was going to say... that doesn't take me high enough. It looks like you could just go up and down that perpetually, and it would eventually take you up there. We're going to need that at some point. What does that do? It moves when we get on the button. That's what that does. so we need to find a way to get that over there, right? If I just... I'm not saying I understand why we were gaining height before perpetually. I'll take it. Resin skip, I'll take it. Right, so that has that. But I need it over there. Unless... No. Okay, I understand. The problem is... I need to go back down. Right, so if we fire that from down there while it's got the upward momentum, it's going to be grand. There we go. Excuse me? I mean, I'm sorry, but that was what the puzzle said, and that should have had the momentum to hit that, right? Okay, I will wait. Oh. Like, I'm sure that makes sense why sometimes it was enough momentum and sometimes it wasn't. I'm sure that makes complete and utter sense. And also, like, I'm sure that I'm probably meant to, like, block the winds with a red thing or something and then fall from below. But I'm not doing that. You know, because if you start it from below, you'll probably get up there quicker. And that's probably the way you're meant to get the momentum to get up there. But that does move that. Which... yeah, if I just do that... that'll go up and down until it's ready to get sent over onto the thing. Then that'll land on that. Or not. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't need it as high, so it's fine to just magnetize it, right? Then we can switch it off once it's over here. And then it'll land without being too high. And that'll let us in the hole. I said it will let us in the hole. Fine, I will use the red thing. I will not. Fine, I will use the red thing. Just for expedience. Let's get in here. No! Unnecessary thing!
You said that someone else destroyed the object. Who were they?
Some other scientist or military personnel that we sent.
Why did they send individuals? Why not teams?
To increase our chances, each were jumped to different parts of the vessel, transported.
What, like teleported?
Yes, some people lost their memory in tests. Others went mad.
Makes sense.
A portion were fine, of course. It was difficult to predict.
Is that what happened to me? I mean, how long have I been out for?
I don't know how long we've both been asleep, Millie. And yes, it's possible. Hopefully your memories will come back.
Okay, so... I mean, it makes sense to have different teams. Wait, if I spawn a blue, that just disappears, doesn't it? But... the green's going to move with it, right? Yeah, okay. I thought maybe the momentum of that moving might force it. Well, that... Excuse me, but that did not hit that. How did that affect that momentum? Okay, that time it did. There we go. Okay. That's not going to take the green thing with it. Okay, that's not the way to do that. See, when it's not on the actual square, it can be pushed. There's just a spot up there to do that. Okay. That didn't quite go as planned. Let's make this one the blue one. I think that might be a bit easier to get on that. Are we even able? Am I being stupid here? Right, that looks like we should be able to. If I don't fuck it up. That looks like we really should be able to get on that. I'm probably doing something entirely wrong. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's rotate this. If we bounce that over here... That doesn't help anyone. Bounce that over that. That doesn't help anyone. That doesn't help. Nope. Okay. Flinging that at that wall does not do anything. That's definitely too high. That's lower. Right. So. I wanted harder puzzles. Now we have one. Finally. This isn't making sense. Okay, let's stand on this. I jump from a higher. I would have assumed we would have been able to get on that. That doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. So we can get the block down here. But that doesn't help in any way, shape, or form. Not remotely. The block being over there won't help anyone. It's not like I can get it on that sand. I definitely can't make that go any higher. What is the point in this? I can put a green block on top of that red thing. Okay. Okay. And we can stand on that. rotate ourselves. But I can't get the green into that unless I can change this red one to a blue. And it will keep the green. Well, it does, but it dropped us off, which sucks. Okay. So that might be what we're supposed to do. Maybe. Maybe. The only thing I can think of that makes sense. It's simple enough. No! Helps if you press the right button as well. That downward momentum sucks. Like, it flings us off a bit much. Right, give me my cube. I'll also reset you. Take me over. Okay, don't fling me off, please. Right click and left click an issue. That recentered me on it, and I didn't want that. Okay, okay, saved. Take me over. Okay, so I don't see any harm in just flinging me. That should take me where I need to go, right? That lowers that, which allows us to get a green on it. Which, sadly, I think means you have to do all that again. Perhaps, or perhaps not. See, if I fire that, that's not going to help. Oh. This is fine. Don't overcomplicate it. Just do it. I was thinking way more complicated resin needed than that. It's fine. Okay, that actually took us longer than most of the rooms. Actually had to think about that one a bit. Which I appreciate, you know. Solving it straight off the bat's no fun for anyone. Okay, more lore. Carrying a cube.
Something is really wrong. She's alive. And reacting. But I just can't get her to... Let go of it! Keep an eye on her. And I'll call the extraction team. See if they can come a month early.
So we need to let go of the cube, you're saying? Or the powers that we have. We need to let go of reality? The demons? The fears? Who knows? But we need to let go. Move on. Nothing to say on that, huh? Millie? Really? Maybe we're meant to do that one third. Or there's just even more, right? Okay. I'm confused as to which ones we've done. Haven't done now. I'm gonna head to the top. This is at least open. I spent too long in that room. So we ended up with, right, some magnetism. and fingers. Okay, well that's not that hard. Come on. Link it into there. Take it up. I don't think that's right. But let's do it. Okay, I thought that'd be too high. You know, don't overcomplicate it. At least try it whilst it's there. That opens that permanently, so we don't need to actually stand on that. Okay, so now all I need to do is get on top of that. Which is actually pretty easy. But I was gonna fall then. Boing. Okay. That carried me with the momentum I wasn't expecting it to. Because I jumped in the air and it shouldn't have. I will... Walk backwards too much. That's the problem. I know that's not the way to do it. But... like, why overcomplicate it, right? It should fling me. It should. Opium. Where was the flinging momentum? Or where was my expected momentum, game? It wouldn't be that simple. Yeah. No, I mean, I can see exactly what we need to do. And it's like, it just reset, unfortunately. That's not the one that I meant to press. Damn it. Trying to rush it then. It's literally just reset and stand on it and then use that to fling us up, but... you know. It'd been more fun to do it cheesily. Right, so now we just stand on that and then it'll send us up. Easy. That was meant to be hard, was it? Just for the fun of it. Bye, Cube. Sent it into orbit. Right, so... one more door? 2 more doors? I don't know. 4 doors and 20 years ago. There were some doors. That moves that one, okay. Well, that's not hard. Bling, grab. Bling. I mean, they didn't even try to hide that one. Is that the entire room? No, thankfully. There we go. Let's make a very easy platform. Still not the entire room done. Okay. I appreciate that. And now we actually need to traverse on it this time. And... right. The first room turned out to be the hardest. Okay, the music's playing as though we've activated it, but she's not saying anything. Lag. Thank you. Oh, there are 4 rooms. There are 4 lights. I guess I was expecting it to be the last room, but was not. Give me a step up. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Actually avoided crushing myself on that one, Wesley. No, I know why that's there. Can't fool me. Although you're going to make me do this nonsense again, aren't you? There we go. Okay. You cannot fool me. I wonder if I can just do this through the cube. You can do it through the cube. I was making that so much more difficult. Again, it's actually not that complicated. Just don't overcomplicate everything. I'd have just done it the simple way the entire time. So that moves that one. Quick reset. Cat. I don't need to be on that. Okay, thankfully. I was like, do I need to be riding that? Thankfully not. No, that would be too complicated for this. Far too complicated for this. Right. Who needs to, wait? Oh, come on. Really? It spat me off. It doesn't like me doing that. It doesn't like my momentum. Who would have thought? It doesn't want me to cheese it. Well... I need to step on it first. That would help. Right, raise up. Rotate. No fun allowed. No fun allowed. Okay, get ready! And... do I need to jump off this? Probably not. Maybe. Maybe... no, of course not. Right, give me a cube to get up there. All I need to do is, like, have it going upwards, you know, like so. Green cube. That I did not expect to happen. Turns out the green cubes can break. Okay, so this will give us the upward momentum to send us flying over. I did not know, but we got an achievement for it, so that's something. It only took, like, probably one of the last puzzles involving it. But you can murder the green cubes. Came from nowhere. It's got to be this door, right? Yes. Okay, what are you hiding in here? Some buttons. Right, this will send this one over here, so this has to be green. Eat the green cube. Cat. I needed the momentum. That's all that was. You know, if I fired it straight up, it wasn't going to make it. So, easy. You know, probably takes people a few trial and error attempts, but like I literally saw.
It's time to find out what we've done.
What have we done? That is the question. We killed a green cube. That's what we did. We murdered a green cube. What have we done? We've probably completed the game. Or at least got to the last area, I presume. Back up we go. Music intensifies. Mission success! Okay, we completed the game. Spoilers. Maybe? That achievement's like a successful mission. Yes. Take me out.
Well, it's powered as far as I can tell. Now what?
Everything's bright.
Any clues on how to activate it?
Fuck.
Okay, you're closing in on the beacon. I need you to
I didn't
Once it's
mean
done,
to step on that. I was going to activate it.
then, with some hope, I'll try and extract us. Get us back.
Home.
Yeah. Home.
Any clues on how to accidentally walks on the lift rather than pushing the big activate button that we normally do? I wonder if there's like two endings. One is activate it, one is step on the lift and leave. If that is the end. Which I'm going to presume it is. Ascension. See, that's not a chapter, this is like a prologue sort of name for a thing. Oh, maybe the other ones like descend into the bottom. Okay, that's something that looks like it would be a boss. There's not going to be anything exploring. There aren't bosses in this game. It's a helicopter!
Can you read me?
What is it?
There are helicopters on Mars.
This isn't a space vessel.
What do
No,
you mean?
because you're on Earth. It's like, it was pretty obvious.
It's not coming from an escape pod. It's from a human helicopter. Like the one we used to travel to the dig site.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious you were on Earth looking out of the entire contraption the entire time. I'm just saying.
Emma, where are we?
Earth.
Doesn't make sense.
Emma, tell me where we are.
No. We stopped it.
Oh my god. It's...
Yep. It's Earth.
To get you out of there now. I'm going to use
It's a bit late.
to try and extract you. Give me one.
Yeah, and you couldn't just like find a location the entire time and realise she was on Earth.
Emma!
Like, it was pretty damn obvious. There's no place like home. Did we teleport home? They mentioned teleporting. I'm guessing that's what the extraction was, like teleporting.
What happened? Emma?
Did we wake up at the beginning of the game and it's all over?
Emma? Are you there? Damn it.
Well, this is a more like now they've spotted it's Earth. On Earth,
Who said that? Who's there?
all life. That's a tree, though. There's life. That tree is life.
Who are you?
More rooms, so there's more puzzles. Big AI overlord tree.
Hello?
You're gonna put me in a pod.
We are everything, and we are dying.
That's
All
impossible.
energy between
Tell me
matter
who
is
you are.
dying. Everything would just break down. That would be terrible. Everything would just fall apart. So
How do you know my name?
less than particles.
What have you done to my home?
We need your help. This that surrounds you, this is not our design. That is why we brought you here.
I don't understand. I just want to go home.
You're already home, but they're saying all life ended.
The portal behind you, it is dead. Rebuild us and power us. Then we can send you back. We shall share our memories. Then you shall understand.
Share memories of an omnipotent being that is all and everything. I think that would make you go insane. Okay, so we're gonna take their memories. Yeah, the all-knowing, everything between matter, omnipotent being. What could go wrong with taking all of their memories? that definitely wouldn't send you insane knowing everything about all the universe and everything between. Definitely not. If you understand every particle in the universe, you know how everything's going to happen and the fall of man.
It must want me to power the reactors like I did before.
Yeah, no shit. Except there's only one door open to us. Okay, there's a lot more to this than I thought. I thought we were coming to the end. Turns out, maybe not. Okay, so maybe the puzzles will get harder now. It was just like a prologue, perhaps. Because this is like the second half of Portal now. Okay, there's more things. And there's an actual different item there. Is this something that I can pick up? Can I move it? What do you do? You squirt goop. Okay. I mean, clearly we're going to need a green cube. Right. We are going to need a green cube. But we're going to need it. Ooh. That's new tech. Okay. Ah, that makes it slippy. But I can't push that forward to make it blue to push it over there. Can I get a secondary red now that that exists? No, that does overwrite that. If I make that slippy... Yeah, okay. But that's going to be slippy. Can I actually push it? No. But... a red thing alone should snooker cue it. Okay. Science. An object in motion, lacking any other force to stop it, remains in. And, you know, we removes the force of friction. Right, let's send a green cube for science first. Then we will try and land on it. Try. Okay, maybe we don't need to. Maybe we're overcomplicating it. Okay, we can make this slippy again. Which will allow us to snooker cue it onto that button. Which will lift us up. Okay, now we just play pool. And in we go. New area. And now that we've been taught the ways of the tutorialization, I guess we can... Right. I think that's right. Maybe getting ahead of ourselves. Maybe that's the end goal of this room. To do that. Right, okay. Right, so we need to make that slippy, get that onto that one and push it to land on that to give us a step up to that. But first, we need to send you down. Take you up. Momentum. It's stronger than I thought it would be. Wait, do I even need to do that? Don't overcomplicate it. Do not overcomplicate it. Okay, so then we go red, stands out, get a fresh green. Snooker Q! Over here. And arrive in style. Wow, it kicked me off. No fun allowed. Well, if I'd have magnetized that, that wouldn't have helped anyway. Never mind. I don't think I want that to be slippy anymore, but okay, it's fine. It doesn't become slippy. Take me up. Right, this will just take me all the way to the end. Copium. Or not. I expected that to take that. I'm surprised it didn't. It feels like it should have. Well, of course it didn't, because, okay. I mean, I get it, but this is just being a needless pain in the ass at this point for this. It wants it slippy so that it will bounce off it like a skipping stone. I get it. You're teaching us new things in science, but still, like,
Robert,
did you need to?
I don't know where you are, and I don't know how long I have been gone.
Hey, someone's kicked this door in. He's probably dead considering they said all life is gone.
Whether you will get this. I want to say that I love you very much. There is so much I should have said before I left. And there is so much we need to talk about. Please hold on for me.
Okay, we're going to ignite the oil, it seems. Oh. Right, so we're going to pass the flame. Well, that was clearly successful. Time-based, to a degree. Yeah, it's important to tell people that you love them and, like, not do it in embarrassing and terrible ways. And, like, be too late until... More flames. More flames. And... a cube. You're gonna make me have a flammable cube. Because the only thing that I can see that I can do is have a cube at some point. And if I spot this one, it's an even better way of having a cube than... Right, so... I need it to land there. That's resin. It shouldn't have deleted the green cube. Normally, doing that would not have deleted the green cube. Okay, so maybe I want to coat it in oil. There we go. That will make the cube fall off when I want it to. Or I can just ignite it, which is not what we want to do. Or maybe it is. It isn't, clearly. Okay, so I need to somehow... Okay, it's not that hard. Overcomplicating it. Make that. You just burn everything and send a flying burning cube. Which only just burnt long enough to make it. Don't overcomplicate everything constantly. You overthink things, that's when you ruin it. Just go with it. Okay, we're through. Nice tropical location. Pick me up. Helps if I don't fuck that up. Wow. Up we go. And onwards. Further into the jungle. I mean, now that they're spawned, it's like we're outside, we get all the lush tropical locations. It's very visibly obvious. There's a flammable thing. Are these meant to just be like, look, there's safe landing map? But I don't think we can die anywhere. So, we need to somehow get a burning cube there. I go red, green. That gives me some steps to get up to do some things. Then I can oil it. Which will allow us to also oil the green. Which might ignite it. Didn't ignite it. We need to write that. That's all that I did wrong. Because the oil is staying on permanent. Right, take me over. We'll come set the flames off on the way back, but this is just to get us up to past the flames. Right, so reset and retry again. Oil. Send. Ignite. And burn. Okay, that was a bit slow coming on. I was like, is it gonna actually get it? It did eventually, thankfully.
I don't understand.
James,
I saw him
he was there.
She's got more of a face now.
Not
10 minutes ago.
now. Well, look.
What could do this?
What could do this? What is that James, the statue? Did it kill him? Is that what's going on? Okay, well, we finished the area. Activated it.
Like you do in the mind
Information.
is in this information. Expose as we die.
What truth? What are you?
Activate each room and I will share a memory with you. Through this you shall understand.
I deserve to know what you've done.
Okay. Slowly but surely we'll figure out what each button does there. Right, okay, give me... red! And land that, it's okay. The same steps to get up. And that will let me push this button to oil. Then, that will be oiled. Okay, that's oil permanence, at least. Then it's just rinse and repeat. Or not. Or not. Wow, really? Excuse me! Excuse me. That ignited, I'll have you know. We can't have multiple greens, so it's not like I can force that. That was touching the flame when I went off, right? Okay, this should make it now. There we go. Except I'm done. Okay. Slowly but surely, we will get there. Right. Stage 3, right? So we need the fire on this one. Right, so that's on fire. Now we send the burning cube. And then we just need to be quicker. And actually ignite this. Okay. That wasn't that hard. In we go! Who needs to readjust that?
Began learning like you many millennia ago. Our planet, our cells, our solar system, our universe. We learned of them all. We were consumed by knowledge.
That's still making a noise from the other room. Okay, you learned things. Good for you. You learned. Man, you learned too much. But how can you have just learned and then be, like, the matter between everything? Like, you don't evolve to become the matter between everything just by learning. But that one is gas. So we need to have a burning cube. Is it? Like, this surely won't ignite. Yeah, okay. But if I do this, which I cannot, I can make this oily. And then I can have that burning, but that's not going to help anyone. First things first. We want a greasy green. Send that to there. We do actually want this burning, now that I think about it. At the right moment. Okay, so oil it up. Send that. Set it on fire. And then that will burn. Okay. Easy. Up we go!
Everything is connected. Each space, each room is
Yes, there's stuff between matter. And you are the stuff between matter.
make this information whole.
Restructure all of the subatomic
I think I understand.
particles of
The
everything.
structure of these rooms. They determine the form of the memory. These rooms are a language, a code for information.
That wasn't what he
explains how
said.
we powered the lift.
That was not what he said at all. Oil. Because that's not going to reach that. So I don't see how that helps. Not like I can make a green one appear here and blue it. Or anything. Oh, I can make the green oily though. Ah. Aha. And then we snooker cue it into this, which, although it's not saying it's a breakable door, which it isn't, clearly. But I can now move that. Oh, fuck me. That's one thing I hate about QUBE. Is that sometimes the things, thankfully, you can sort of just reset in this. Like in the original one, you couldn't. Okay, so boing, boing. Right, that should remain oiled. We'll wait for it to come to a complete and copium, full standstill. Well, maybe oiling it kept it in motion. I know that's not what we need to do at all, but maybe oiling it kept it in motion. Right, let's get off the oil, he says. Not getting off the oil at all. It bounced off it. Damn it. Not what I wanted to do at all. Right. You, boing. Because otherwise it's probably going to shatter the glass, right? Can't stand me now. Please. Damn it. That's a bit annoying. That's a bit annoying. Just a bit. You know, probably don't need to send that back in, right? Okay, now it's gonna do the nonsense again. See, this is what I hated about the first one. Imprecise stuff. But, you know, clearly it's meant to come to a standstill. Maybe I'm going too fast and it's meant to have unoiled at that point. That could work. That could work. That's not the intended way, but maybe it is. Hits it, hits it, hits it. Well. Just watch this slowly go. There's definitely stuff beyond there. Maybe it'll eventually land in the right position. Okay. It's coming. It's maybe gonna come to a standstill. Maybe. Okay. I mean, it isn't coming to a standstill, but the worst place it could have come to a standstill. I stand in the way of it. I have no effect upon its momentum. Fuck. If I did that with a blue. Okay. Okay. It's a little awkward. I'm not gonna lie. And surely not the way to do it. Fuck. Well, I mean, it stopped still entirely, which is interesting. That surely wasn't the way to do that, but it works. What more can you ask? Okay, I was gonna try and... Well, I mean, it looks like we might be doing that anyway. You know, just saying, it looks like we might be doing that anyway. Maybe not. Maybe just snookering it. No. Okay, I think it's still going to go back. It is. Okay. Now it gets flung across. Now you're thinking with portals. I don't know what that button is. I grab that. Oil it up. And we're going to fling that to there. I hope I don't need to be on that. I don't. Maybe I do. Wait. Sadly. We need it like this. Okay. And I think we might need to write this. So let's go for it. Wait. Take me. Oh. Take me over. And then me. Okay. Easy.
Became connected. Meaning grew. Knowledge grew. We grew together.
Penises grew.
Love and happiness entwined with information of the universe.
Love and happiness and the universe. No reaction is just like one more to go. I don't care for your story. Wow. So cold. I wonder if she was meant to get understanding from some other puzzle then. That's just flames. So we can move flames. We need to get one there. Bounce it into that. Okay. Where do we begin? That is the question. Well, we begin with the same thing we do every night, Pinky. We make a stupid step to get onto the actual bit that you need to push the button. And that will give us some oil. And then... Interestingly, it knocks that off. Is it going to matter if I do it this way? Probably not, right? Okay. Oh, come on. Why did that not actually ignite? That was touching the fire. It was nice knowing you, physics. You served your purpose well there, game physics. So, slippy thing. I need to get higher. Is the thing. Right, so. Oh. That's my battery not running out noise. I've never heard that before. It's like, what was that? Maybe it's even... Battery running out, 15%. That's a very game you're dying sort of noise. And I'm like, I've never heard my phone make that. Oh, it's a new phone that I haven't been using before for a long time. So that's why. It will have noises I don't know. Okay, so we need to ignite this and then pass that to that and then send it. But how do I get up here? That is the question. The same puzzle you used in the last room, brain! Okay, thanks. I'm doing the same thing you did in the last room! Of course! Okay, I get it. That carries the flame to there. But we need oil. Now we've got flame. What are we burning? So, but why did we need flame? I guess I should investigate further. We can make flame. But what do we do with flame? Aha. If we move that, there's a flame door behind it. The secret hidden piece that you're missing. I see. I probably don't need to be up here for this, considering that's already on fire. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't need to be up here. Oil. Oil. Kick. Get out the way. Come, flame! I summon you! And then this should have enough momentum to reach that door and burn it.
We became one. There is no deceit. There is no war. We sought to share
One person.
other worlds.
One consciousness.
You
Everyone in
were
the
once like us.
whole planet became one. That sounds horrible. Honestly, individuality is actually something that's much better than hive minds. Like, being one entity is not great. You know, being one with someone you love for a brief moment in time, you know, it's great. Being one with everyone of your entire race and there being nothing but your one entity is horrific. That is the worst thing I can imagine. Other than living forever, which they also would do in their current state. So they're one and alone and everyone with chaotic of everything's thoughts. They know all of universe and they're also
Is that a
alone.
teleporter that I've started to power?
It is the way in which you shall return. It requires more energy.
I just noticed her Britishness.
In return, so will we. Go forth, rebuild and learn.
Is that a teleporter? Okay. I mean, it's an Essex, but I heard it. I heard it. Is that a teleporter we're starting to build, Governor? Yes. You have learned wisely. Go forth and build the teleporter, and it will turn you into matter like us, and you will have horrible...
Let's do this.
It's another generator. In literally exactly the same room. But what are you teaching us now? Let's do this. Indeed. It's like, I have no choice, let's just do this. Let's do this. Do one, you omnipotent god being. Hands come out. It's interesting that the puzzle hands were not there through most of that transition. Oh! That's because I want to be on that. I remember how horrible the ball puzzles were on this now. In the original. The ball puzzles were actually the worst to get the timings right for. Okay. Just jump. Onto a red, I presume. Again, I was trying to overcomplicate that when it's just a simple thing. Okay. Now, what would be really cool is if they've got a great marble course that it's just like, it just auto does its thing and you have to like race it and not do a lot with it. Which, I mean, I can see exactly what you want. Well, not quite. Apparently. Green. But then red. Thankfully that didn't break. Oh. Okay. The blue goes there. Green. Fuck, I was too slow. I liked my reactions there though. We we jumped the ball nicely. Okay. Reds. Push it. Right, ball. Send it. Thankfully it waits for us a bit. Aha, there's the door. Thank you. Set me up. Keep double clicking. Right, let's go. Introduction to balls 101. Now we're gonna have some complicated ball puzzles, I would presume. Okay. So I can hold a ball while we find a way to oil it, and we're going to have to set it on fire as well. But that requires... I wonder if this is not... surely not in the right position. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Ball. Then I'm not going to be fast enough to make it to that, but if I do this, I am. Okay, easy. You need to see and learn.
Information. It is rupturing. Leaking away.
With the gap between everything. How...
Understand.
I mean, actually, wouldn't that be better to just dissolve and be free? Why do you want to hold on to your corporeality when you're trying to ascend?
Well, how did I end up on your vessel in space then? If it wasn't for Emma, then God knows what would have happened.
I did not take you.
Copium.
What?
Of course you didn't. Okay, that's spraying out down there. Blue balls! I don't feel like I'm fast enough to do that. Will that just hit it over the top? It will. Okay. But it's not a ball it is after. It's a green cube that it wants oiled. You need to read that. The trouble with that is if I change this blue, that's going to delete that, right? Yeah. So, no, I'm just being really dumb. We just get the ball over there first, then we green cube, and we oil that. Then we stand on it. Easy. Okay. Progression! And always needing blue. Like, they really don't need to make us bounce up everything at this point, honestly. We get it. Just let me carry on. Okay. Just hit it, burn it. Maybe there'd have been an advantage to landing up there, but I doubt it. That drops that. Right. So. We can oil something. But oil the ball, maybe it'll move. Okay, I can ignite that. Right, okay. Then now that's burning. We'll drop that, that just goes and solves that puzzle. Next stage would involve... We don't need this one oiled. I don't think he would want me to need to be quick. Okay, that does just hold it still. That's fine. Oh yeah. I got rid of my red thing because I was holding it there. Thankfully that does hold it in a holding pattern there. That's what I was trying to do. But I forgot to... Oops. Okay. Okay. That moves the ball. Maybe I did need it oily. Maybe I needed it oily. Let's try making it oily, and that maybe then has enough momentum to do what I want it to do. How was if I stand on there? Right. That still holds it, thankfully. Fuck. Actually fucked it. What happens if I just send it without... That does stop it. Interesting. Okay, now it should just go with momentum. Or not. Or... not. We'll come back to that. That doesn't seem to be working. Okay, what happens if I just send a ball down that one? It misses. If I time it correctly. Ha. So, I need to be quick. Which, there's literally a thing to be quick. Helps if we actually hit the target though. Or I can be resinous like that. That's another way of being quick. Right, 1 out of 3. I was going to say, why didn't that one activate? Just because I didn't stand on it. So, what am I missing here? I can get the ball over there. That's probably just like put a green thing on it or something. Maybe it just wants the green cube. It just wants the green cube. But if I do this, will this make the green cube oily? No. No, it will not. Right, let's see. Do I just have to activate it at the right moment? With stupid timings? Maybe? Maybe. Damn it. Oh, come on. It's like, nope, you didn't activate it in time. Go, 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 go. Too early. Surely this isn't the way. Too late. Surely it wouldn't want me to do this. This seems like nonsense. This doesn't feel good for a puzzle if this is the intended way. It's sailing oily. Yeah. Okay, it didn't have momentum. That could not be what it wants. Surely not. Surely that's not going to give it enough momentum. Fuck. Surely that's not going to give it enough momentum to hit that. No, of course not. I'm not getting this one. I'm not. If we make that blue, it bounces this way, not that way. If we make it red, it doesn't lift it up enough. Green does not do it. Oily or not, this still has a problem here. There's another button. Okay. And I do not see how. And I can make that blue. But okay. Maybe the ball will hit that hard enough. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. But it might. It might. It did not. It, in fact, didn't even move it at all. The only thing that I could think of is that if the ball would have hit that, like if I could make that green block oily, perfect. I have literally no way of doing that. But again, you know, will it just fling it backwards the same as the other? Oh. Okay. 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 Oh. Simplify it. Don't overthink it. Oh. Staring you in the face. The only times that I'm failing on some things like that.
Paula,
What has she done to you?
what has she...
Made you?
Don't worry.
I'll stay
Another
with you
I'll
statue.
stay with you.
forever.
What did you do to them? What did you do to these people?
Are they their people though, and not ours, I think, by the sounds of it. It's their people that turns into monuments because they all became matter, or the space between matter. Because it doesn't matter. You know, they shed their physical forms and they all became one. They lost their identity through doing so. So, you know, which is why it's also got many voices, I presume. Okay, onwards! That rotates. More balls! New balls, please! Well, that's gonna need to be that. All literal, actual snooker. I don't think that's the correct one. It is! Okay, we rotate. And fire! Okay. Next step is red. I kind of want a green over here though. Because I need a green to stand on that. There's no oily greens. I mean, let's try. E. Maybe it will hit it enough. It was a bit hopeful, wasn't it? It was a bit hopeful that it would have enough momentum. Yeah, that does not give it anywhere near enough momentum. Okay, bye-bye green. Your balls, please. I forgot. They do still affect us, these blue bouncing pads. Can I stand on the balls? I can. Ah. I mean, I'm probably not supposed to be on that. Oh, come on. Yes. Fuck. It's fine. You know what? New balls, please! Okay, we'll do that again. Shit. It's actually harder than it seems, I guess. Or we can literally just stand on top of this anyway, because it takes us that high. Alright. I don't think we need to fire ourselves, honestly. Just jump that. Maybe not the way we were meant to do that. Right, okay. Now we can make an oily green. To get fired. We're just a little bit ahead of ourselves, apparently. Slowly but surely. This is fine. Copium. Okay, the ball, I don't think should have came with us. There we go. Watch out for balls! Okay, I think we missed our stop. We missed our stop. Okay, let's try that again. Oily green, please. There you go. Gotta eat your oily greens. They're good for you, apparently. That was a weird joke. Is there even, like, there's oily fish? I shouldn't have jumped off so soon. But is there such a thing as oily greens? You know what, we do want it on that. Right. Third time is the charm. I'm sure it's only the third time, right? Copium. Ball. You rotate ready. Fire! Okay, let's jump off at the right opportunity. Which is there. I made that harder than me to be.
With our beautiful children out into the universe, reaching, connecting, seeding planets with new knowledge. Perfect knowledge.
Is it new knowledge if you have all knowledge of everything? I don't think it is it? Shame I put that green cube in the way, huh? Because that would have maybe been perfect knowledge if I hadn't. Or not. Okay. Now that'll block the winds. And now it'll blow it harder. I would just need to do that whilst it's on fire, which is easier said than done. Actually, it's not any harder, is it? Right, now it raises. Well, maybe it is a bit harder because I need to also ignite it. Trying to tease it a bit. Come on, you can get up there. Damn ball. Right. We might have to do this multiple times, sadly. Right, this will send this over here. Ouch. It did not send the balls. Try that again from this angle. Maybe Maybe we don't need to overcomplicate it. Maybe the ball's already on fire. Or already oily. I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it very much. That oily. Drops like a lead ball. It seems like it is already oily. It does seem like that's an already oily ball. Okay, maybe I just send it without... Without. Nope, it is not oily. Okay. So. You need this green block. Maybe it just hits into the green block and because the green block's oily. Again, overcomplicating it for literally no reason. Right. Now we just sit back and wait. That will not fly over the block anymore. Send it burning into the wall. I need to just stop overcomplicating everything.
Shared, hopeful that others would see what we see, that others would achieve true life and understand the universe.
True life. You're saying being one entity like you is true life and not being actually separate and truly alive. I think your definition of true life is flawed. Honestly, I don't agree with your definition of true life. True lives and true civilizations to boldly grow. Life. More marbles. That may need to be red, right? Okay, yeah, okay. Ball will go up. Ball will drop. Ball will get sent red, go up. Back down. We will move it. No, that won't move it like that. I don't know why we would send the ball up. To ignite it, okay. So we drop the ball. Ball becomes oily from this one. We ignite it on the way back down. Then, how do I get it across? Green. Okay, so green oily cube. Ball. New balls! Red. Fire. Actually needed the red thing oily as well, sadly. That's the only step that we were missing. Right, so that needs to be oily. Oily ball. But we don't prematurely ignite it. Now we ignite it. Now we've got a burning ball. Why did the ball stop burning? Because he went to the doctor and cured it. Okay. Maybe we ignite it this way because the ball doesn't keep burning. Okay, there we go. That didn't come out when I wanted it to. That's what he said. Okay, well we got it, but but we just need to do it a bit quicker. Right, burning. Are you experiencing a burning sensation? There we go. Or I'm just being so stupid. I just send the burning red thing over to push the green cube. That's all I need to do. Is send the burning red thing over. Not my penis. Fuck, 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 fuck. That's not the place you want to be. Are we meant to use that to get up there, do you think? Probably, no, in this game. Right. Let's try that again. Once more with confidence. Right. Send it. Ignite it. Why am I even racing it back at that point? Because that's not what you're meant to do. I'm overcomplicating it. Again.
You grew from our knowledge. Forgotten.
From our penis.
You became what you are because of us. We created who you are.
False learners?
Learners.
Excuse me? You think I'm cheating and doing things wrong? Excuse me? I have not. Balls. Lots and lots of balls. Okay, so we need a bridge over the river Kwai, which also requires a bloob, but there are stages between, which involve stopping it. Igniting it! So close. Did I prematurely ignite it or something? Because that didn't stay on fire the way that I thought it would. So I guess we need to ignite it in the air. Although that's just oil. Okay. Oil it. Burn it. I missed with the necessary oil. The essential oil, you might say. No, we didn't actually ignite it. I prematurely sent it. That keeps it on fire. Barely. Okay. Oh, am I stupid? It's just a multi-stage process. So we did this right the first time. It's just the oil would not last. That can't be right. Because that won't ignite. We did ignite this in the other time. So. Not like I can keep that on fire. Unless I do that. Now we just make it oily. Now the oily balls will go far enough. And then they'll ignite at the end where they'll keep their momentum to go. And thankfully, fire doesn't hurt us.
Everything we are. You're saying you created this?
Not created, enabled.
Is that why you came back? To right a wrong?
We did not. We came to bestow more, to enlighten further.
To make us like them.
Then why this? Why won't you tell me?
Because that would be spoilers. Right, that would just spoil everything. Okay, that wasn't that hard of a puzzle, I was just overcomplicating it. Path to salvation. It's an epilogue. I did say there'd probably be 10 chapters, right? I don't know what chapter that was. 9?
One more thing that we need to learn when we're here. Enter.
Nope. No thanks. It's the only option, isn't it? Magnetism. Defragging. Now you're just turning us into NASA. There was words. You're taking us to another part of the universe? To where we were ruins saved.
Here before.
This is where we fell.
Fell to earth.
And this was the downfall of their kind.
They hold our final memories before here. Activate them and power my roots. I will bestow a gift to you. A gift that shall allow us to leave your home and restore humanity as it was.
Do you trust him?
Our knowledge and our wisdom. It is not enough to halt the natural order. Our planet was dying. We were dying.
Do we have to?
By you. Broken down.
By us?
Broken apart. This is why we are here. This is your design.
Because we killed them? Yeah, they definitely won't be vengeful at all.
In search of our children. We wandered for 8 billion years, learning more of the universe, learning more of being.
You mimic what you touch, don't you? To gather knowledge, to survive. But you won't mimic life. That's why you're dying.
We protect the natural order.
Death.
Know that you are with child.
The natural order is death.
Know your denial and your search for truth. You have a future. A future to right the wrongs of humanity.
How could you know that? Not even Robert knew. What do you want me to do?
I mean, they're everything all matter. They kind of consense these things, right?
Take this gift to our core, our mind. Re-energize us and we shall impart our knowledge to you. Then we shall leave.
Yellow. A new cube color.
Systems
Extra blue.
override. Manipulation software upgrade detected. Infinity cubes now enabled. Unlimited
Oh.
fuel colors can now be placed.
Finally.
Descend to the depths and find our core. Then you shall succeed.
Because I thought we could do this the entire time in the other one. You know, the first Cube game. Okay. So maybe there might still be more. If they wouldn't just give us that power at the end and then
sorry
it's like,
about
the game ends.
I'm sorry we
Locked you away.
But we needed to.
We needed to protect.
Ourselves. Don't you see?
This isn't you.
This is
It. This is.
The omnipotent being using us. Are being manipulated, it would appear. It's not us, it is them. If it's not you, it's me. You know, that old excuse. Chapter 10. Uncomfortable Truth. Called Chapter 10 before it even appeared on the screen, so... The uncomfortable truth is they are using us. Now you think portals. Okay, now maybe the game will be a lot easier just because we have multiple powers. But, you know, maybe not. But I presume it probably will. Easier doing it like that. Oh, you are not gonna make me walk up that, are you? You are. Fine. And it wasn't horrible to walk up, but still. Double blue! Just because we can. I hear a distress beacon. Are there any survivors out there? Probably not. And this doesn't feel good for how we're meant to platform. I should have. Like, it doesn't feel like we're meant to do it like that. But it looks like we are. But at the same time, it's like the jump height just isn't getting me there. Come to me. Yeah, at least that one works properly. The flailing and the fact that it turns me round, like halfway through, also causes a few issues. I'm wondering if I was meant to follow the distress beacon noise.
Emma? Emma, are you there?
Millie? Oh God, I thought something terrible had happened. I've been trying to contact you.
Something terrible.
are there
is
alternative
easy to
paths?
explain, that's for sure.
I heard you screaming and then, well, there was an energy surge across the whole area. Like these structures had come alive.
It did.
Just a little.
This structure, all these structures, they are a living entity, a being.
No, that's... Oh God. When we broke it apart, its parts, they've seeded the planet. I know what we need to do. I'll call back soon.
Wait,
Put it back together? Destroy it? Murder it? Solve puzzles? Is that what we need to do? Okay, so we need to fling something over that little bit of wall. With that. Okay, so thankfully there's permanence to the items, right? But maybe I don't want permanence. Maybe I want that to be overwritten. Helps if I actually stand on the thing. Boing. There we go. Definitely intended to make 2. How's QUBE.2 treating you? Hello, Gawain. Hello, hello. Thank you. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. It's going well. Like, you know, I played it a while ago and didn't quite complete it. Apparently not gone as far as I thought I would at all. But, you know, I thought I need to complete it now. You know, now that I've got a PC that isn't crashing so much anymore. Why would I want that closer? Like, I could just, I guess. Bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. Until we hit that. But how are you? How's your day going? What does that one do? That one moves this one closer. But I need a block on that, right? Okay. That's why there's 2 of those. How's the rest of your stream? Good, I hope. I don't think I want a red one on that. I can't stand on that. There was a joke. You know how they were saying like "Let it be"? Mother Russia, let it be, let it be. You know, to the Beatles, "Let it be." I didn't say that during the stream, but you know. Well, that's not where we wanted that block to be. Oh, good, thanks. Happy I finally got around to playing some more VR games. True. I saw one that was coming out, but I don't remember what it was called, that I thought would be pretty cool too. But I don't know what it was. Okay. So I can stop that onto that. But that doesn't help me get a cube over here. Even if they are a pain to switch between the stream, true. Like, they aren't the easiest to switch between, but I guess, you know, that's... I tend to just stick to one game while I'm streaming anyway. I can use the green to get on that. Let's make you green for now. That lets me get up here. That doesn't help in any way, shape or form. There's a VR MMO that went into early access yesterday. That might have been it. Zenith Last City. Reviews are looking decent so far. Yeah, I think that might have been it. I think that might have been the thing. Right, okay. I do not know what they want me to do here. Well, clearly I need to bounce something hard into that. And I can reposition to get that there. But that's about it. It's not like I can move that one. I don't think if I'd got any other way of getting that to there. If I turn that blue, sure, it'll bounce, but it'll bounce into this. And that being red won't do anything. But again, I need to block on this to even think about trying to stand on that. That doesn't work. I'm hitting a brick wall on this one. And some of them are quite easy, some of them are just like, I'm not getting. Oops. I mean, I can make this triple green and get up there and stand on that. Overcomplicating everything, as always. Okay. That makes that closer. If I nudge that, that slows that enough. Like, it's gonna work. Okay. Let's try this. Slowly but surely, we will find the solution. I'm amazed that that didn't grab it. Okay, let's try. That's surely not. Wow, it didn't even make it over that time. Yeah, that's not even going to make it over, is it? Like, even if it's there, that stops it. That just stops it dead, and that doesn't help anyone. I can sit it on top of it! If I just fling myself. That doesn't work. Yeah, that MMO, like, VR, I thought that'd probably be something you'd be interested in. There we go. Oh, come on, Blue. Why won't you take me? Right. That's why I couldn't change that. What happens if I turn that one blue? Okay. Now it works. Okay, so it's just a matter of having the correct one activated. I don't think I've seen any other VR MMO, but it's super intriguing. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. So it's just because I didn't have that one, it wasn't taking it close enough, I understand. Yeah, it is like the first of its kind, so it's definitely an interesting one for certain. Sorry, that puzzle took a while. We did it!
It spoke to me, Emma. It told me that the only reason it's here is because we brought it down. All it's doing is trying to survive. I don't think it intended to do this to us.
You believe that? Come on, Millie, look around you. Look at what this
Yeah, I think it's trying to kill us all.
has done to our planet, our home.
Wait, that's not fair. I listened to it. I've tried to understand it.
You shouldn't listen to it.
Well, I have understood it, and I found a way to stop it.
We are inadvertently helping an alien that said we killed all its kind, and, you know, definitely isn't gonna try and kill us or anything. Okay, balls. Well, that's all we need to do, is, like, stop the ball on that. But I need to do it whilst I'm over there. So, what is the point in that bit? To smash. And then I get rid of this. And I'm sure there's a purpose to be in there. But I'm over here for now. And this seems more important. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do that again, but with an oily ball. Wait. If this is coming over here, it means we need it over here. But it's not an oily ball we need, it's an oily green thing. And the thing is, I don't know how we set it on fire. But other than that, everything's great. I think it's just I've got the green things backwards, maybe. No, because the ball only hits that one. Let's try placing that a bit better. Oh, I'm stupid. It's fine, it's just I needed to move that afterwards. Right, so that's that one. It's correct the first time. Because the ball will miss the other one. That goes there, and then once we activate it, once that's oily... I mean, that's gonna unoil, sadly. Yeah, just go for it quickly before it loses integrity. It's fine. We did it. We did it. Okay, and down the floor. There's probably not much left of this game. I keep thinking that, but then it just does. Or up. Up works as well. And it keeps adding more. What are your plans for the weekend? Have you got D&D on Saturday, I guess? Upwards! I don't know. You might have changed your schedules with how you were trying to like find more balances. You might not be doing as D&D as much on Saturdays. Well, I mean, I can literally skip that entire part of the floor. Still make me bounce up everything. There are some that aren't like dedicated VR, but can be VR. The Tree of Life. Because they are roots.
All its energy is being diverted to a chamber that is supporting its mind as it's dying. Use the machine that you powered to descend and find that room. When you're there, I think I can remotely overload your suit's manipulation functions to sever its life source. We can stop this together.
Wait! I'm not sure about this. What will that do to me, Emma?
It will kill us.
But I do know it's our best chance to save Earth. Please, Millie.
I need some space to think. Just give me that, please.
Certainly not started D&D up again. Aha. We usually get together, play stuff either way. Fair enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna die. Honestly. sounds like. Let's. What do these ones do? Lift. Moves the wall. Moves that wall. Well, that didn't quite work as planned. Okay, I see the problem here. Well, I mean, it's easy enough. I mean, right. Green stands on. Turns out it wasn't lined up at all. Stands on that. Trouble is, that will not directly pass it. Because it pulls it towards the wall, which doesn't help. I have anything plans? No, not at all. Absolutely zero plans. Like, I've been terrible for making plans on weekends lately. Like, I need to sort of maybe start thinking about plans. Oh, I remember how to do. Just you erase it, it falls. It is just that simple. But I need one over here. Oh. I mean, actually, do I? Do I? No, that's gonna drop on there. It's just as long as there is one. No, I do. I do. I'm being dumb. Right. Give me a green on that one as well. Then I stand on this. Then erase that. And I drop one of those, and then I drop the other one. Now we'll carry it to that. I really should start making more plans for weekends and things, but I don't, ever. I'm terrible. I just go with it, and then there's nothing to do, really. Especially at the moment on weekends, like, you know, when you can't go out and do anything. So I end up just not having any plans. Okay. But who knows, you know, maybe I'll find something. Is there anything in, like, the Steam sale that you've seen interesting? Because obviously the Steam sales are back on again. Feels like they came too quick. That's what she says. Right, what's that? Oily. Green. That. Well, easy enough to burn. I was going to say that won't burn, but it will if I send that there. Okay. Easy. Okay. Okay. So. If I put another green cube there, it's not going to help anyone. If I put a red cube there, It's not great, but that allows us to have a green cube over there that's already oiled. Then oil up another. I've not looked though. I did get Doom VR. Okay, or VFR from DMG though. That's a historic low. They're saying that about a lot of things, but I sometimes wonder about the historic lows. You know, I question, right? That should just about be enough to ignite that and pass it on. Perfect. And then when you miss it, like, they never come up for sale on the historic lows again. And, like, is there a lunar sale wheel as well? Like, I'm 100 points from silver. And if there's a wheel, you know, it might be worth buying some stuff just to do that. And is it available for silver this time? And what is on it? Is there anything any goods? Because, you know, I'm close, but, you know, it's like, is it worth it? And they haven't done like an XP bonus thing either this time. So, that's annoying. I don't think that's what it wants me to do, but maybe. Okay, okay. Landed it on that. Kind of worked. I'm just preempting it entirely. Don't believe there's a wheel this time. They're doing red envelopes for specific games. Aha. I don't have a red envelope, but that doesn't mean that I'm not supposed to. It could be that, you know, it's just broken and isn't quite working for my level. Interesting, interesting. You know, is that a silver or is it broken? Because sometimes it's just broken. I mean, what's the point in this oil? Because if I get rid of that, and I send one to land on that. Okay, it doesn't land. I thought it might land. Unless it came today, because I haven't logged in today or anything. But I don't appear to have a silver envelope. And you probably don't know, like, the levels they're meant to be, but you might. You have to buy specific games to get red envelopes. Don't think they're related to XP either. Okay. I haven't seen any mention of that. You know, they like to obscure and hide everything. Plan number 3. I stand on this. I delete that. And then I delete that. And I still wonder why I was meant to oil it. Oh, but, I mean, I was on here anyway. Okay. We'll get there eventually. You send 2 of these over. I delete 1. Then, for whatever reason, I make it oily. No, that's actually smart. That sends that over. But I don't need that there yet. Right. You come out, Reds. See, now that that's oily, this green should make it onto that. Now we could go stand on it. And then... then... and I send that there. If only, if only. Fuck. I could have made that. He says. Damn it! It didn't erase. Oh, it's because it's that cube. I was going to say, why didn't it erase? Okay. I'm overcomplicating it again. For no reason. Shame you can't trigger it when you got the wrong colour on. Okay. Then I drop that there. And now. Now we erase. Fuck me. We erase that and then it should take it. Once it is erased, we don't need to be riding it over needlessly. We can just walk up the steps and climb it. I did it again. Thankfully I saved it. Okay, now we can just climb it. Get up there now that we've got the extra step that we need. Overcomplicating everything, always. Always be overcomplicating. Take me out. Right. Don't know how many of these we need to do in this area, but... one more. Surely there can't be that many. And then this should be the end of the game. Should. It's kind of already open, even though you're saying to burn it. I'm guessing it will close later. That moves that. That oils that. Right. Read. Second green. Okay. And we can fling that into that. Right, let's leave that like that, and then that'll fly. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to get oily, sadly. Damn it. I have to go all the way up there again. But I think once we're up there, we can just, like, race it. It'll be fine. Opium. Right, that'll fling up and should make it over there. Just have to embrace momentum. Perfect. I could have fit through that door. It was open already. I could have walked through that, honestly. Like, was it meant to be partly open like that? Doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem quite right that that was already partly open. Just walk in. I'm sure there was a way. Sure there'd have been a way to just walk in. Nope, of course there's one more at least. That we missed. Probably the easiest of all of the puzzles. He says. Like, that just looks like GLaDOS watching over you. Right, fire. Better safe than sorry. Wow. Either works. Whoops. Because that's how momentum works. Easy. Probably not the correct way, but it works. Oil. And flames. Okay. You become oily. I don't think that was meant to happen. Somehow, I don't think the blue cube was meant to be erased. Okay. So. That did not work as planned. That didn't go as planned. But if we make that bouncy afterwards, that's easy enough to fix. Or maybe I just need to be a bit quicker with that. Like... That's not quite right, is it? Okay, if I stand there... You know what? That can sit there on fire. That can just sit there. Facts. In fact. Okay. Now. That could work, he says. Actually, there's probably a way. Wait. I'm overcomplicating it as always. Way simpler way of doing that. And that is that. Okay, now it's centered across and it will come. If I didn't make that red one oily though. You know. As long as I don't make the red one oily. Hi, green. Only that green one. Send it upwards. Burn. No, it slips off. So that's red. That's green. That's oily. That's not how that's meant to work. Easy to overcomplicate things. It is very easy to overcomplicate things. You know, if that worked, that would have been hilarious. Just sending it flying like that. Why? That is not how that is meant to work. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. And this is fine. It will glitch and bounce. Or it'll smash the green cube finally. Took it enough time. Okay. So. Okay. For science. For science. Oh. Am I overcomplicating it again? Am I just being stupid? Oh! That could have worked. It's probably not the way. That could have worked. That 100% could have worked. That needs to go for now. Start bouncing. Okay. We didn't ignite it that time. But maybe... Oh. I don't get why it leaves the red thing over there. It's not meant to. Don't believe it's meant to do that. Why have I got a DM? Great news! You've unlocked an animated emote slot. That's 3 days ago. Someone gifted me a sub. Thank you. Right. Maybe that's the luck that we need. Flames. Activate. Bounce. 3, 2, 1. Come on, you can make it! You can make it! It could not make it. Like, if it didn't leave behind half of its thing, which it shouldn't, probably something as stupid as you need a green cube here. Green. Green. That red will absolutely come with it this time, right? Copium. Right, let's replace it. Right, that is red again. Okay, it came with it. Now then. The problem is the cube. That's a different problem to what I was literally... Actually, that solves the problem. It was so slippy that it slipped out. But that lets me make that cube green and sticky, which lets me turn that into a blue once it is over here. Which lets me actually launch it. But then I've got dumb time-based nonsense again. Which again doesn't feel right. It might be. It might be that I meant to hit it quickly because I forgot that step. But now that I've fucked it. Although, it's not the worst. Bye. Okay. It's recreatable. Take that over there. It's actually moving with the stuff. I just need to be quick. Which I was not. And hit it to slide enough, which I don't think is going to happen. Which I don't think is going to happen. Okay. Okay. Now. This is gonna be a mess. But... now we've got two oily cubes. One will go to the left. What made that one? I'm sorry, but what made that cube? Because I need it gone. Hopefully it's... okay. This mystery cube, which shouldn't have existed, screwed us. What oily cube? I don't think it's gonna work as well as last time. Okay, we've got it bouncing. Except it wasn't the one that we wanted. This isn't working like it did before. I think we got very lucky to have it actually spawn underneath. Maybe I bounced it first. Okay, I bounced it first. Then I land a green one. Okay. Okay. Except it bounced off. This is not going to plan. That's not what I want either, is it? Bounce. Be green. Be oily. This cannot be the way. But when we turn this blue, it's gonna change its integrity anyway. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is fine. That's actually fine. Okay. But then how do I get that one to bounce? So that becomes green. That becomes blue. It didn't burn it enough. I thought that might pass on the burning. I would just have perpetual motion. And we can't even be crushed by them. Okay, that's what I'm gonna call it a day. Hey Indelacio, happy Friday. Just in time. It's always the way. It's like, I'm going to end, and then someone comes along. But I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you, Tharia, for popping along. Thank you for Gawain also for being here. And thank you, Tharia, for the Prime sub as well. I noticed offline. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the emotes. We've got some animated emotes now. All good. Have a great weekend. You have a great weekend too. Which do you prefer out of the two? And then I'm going to put a wave one instead. Like, I know one's a bit of a meme. It's a trap! And then the other one's just mod check because I couldn't think of anything interesting. Or if you have any great ideas for animated emotes yourself. Hope you have a great weekend as well. Gawain and Tharia, both of you. Hope you have a great day. And enjoy your weekend, whatever you are up to. And I will see you again soon. I couldn't figure this puzzle out. I'm sorry. That's why I gave up. So I'm calling it a day. Otherwise I would have continued, but this puzzle defeated me. So